Okay, I'm going to try to record a few videos to explain some of these applications. So the first one is going to be this one here. This is labeled first floor. So this is where you want to begin with these 6 applications here. So I'll start with the first one. This one it's called free writing, meaning you're just writing freely. You're not restricted. There is some other applications that are not here. You'll see later, but they're more specific. So you're answering questions related to like topics and subjects, but here you're just writing freely. So what I'll do, I think, is just make a video on each one of these and just do like an overview. And then in some other videos, I could go more in depth because a lot of these applications, they interrelate with other applications. So it depends what your English needs are, your goals. So this video, I'm going to try to keep them all like at 10 minutes, keep them short. So this, again, just the introduction, the overview. I'm going to start with this one, free writing. And again, you're just writing about anything you want. And I wrote something. I'll just copy and paste here to save time. So this was an article that I read about in Inc. magazine. And so, for example, the article talked about speeding up the process of failure to achieve one's goals faster. In relation to business, if learning from mistakes is crucial and beneficial, why not speed up the process? All right, so in my case, I'm just writing about an article that I read, very simple. There is spell checker here. I'll make some mistakes here. Let's see. Sentence structures, speeding up. Because I'm going to do the feedback report. Just like that, it's fine. All right, so once you do your writing, what you want to do is you want to get your writing report or uh, writing feedback. So I click there. The next video, I'm going to talk about where you could work on your feedback. So if there's any mistakes, there's a section where you could work on those. But right here, I just want to generate the feedback report. And then once it generates, I want to download the PDF and save that. Because I would say that's very valuable, is this here. Download the PDF. And you also have a Markdown if you want, or you could do both. But the PDF, it's valuable. You could upload that into other applications and do a lot of things with it. So this is your writing report. I didn't write much. It also gives you some suggestions, some vocabulary suggestions as well. I'm always trying to update this, add new features, maybe like every week or so. All right, so once I get my feedback report from my writing and I download and save the PDF, I want to save it here to my notebook. All right, so everything is saved. And just a few things in this writing. It's this one here. It just gives you more suggestions for your writing. Down here, it is also more suggestions, but more like C1 level, maybe C2 level suggestions for your writing. Okay. And in your writing, if you're doing some writing and you forget a word in English, you could use this button here, translate, and you would just select your native language. Let's see. So whatever your native language is, you would select it, perhaps Japanese. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know Japanese, but you would say the word in English. I mean, you would say the word in your native language for the English word you're trying to look for, and you'll give it to you here. So that way you don't lose your train of thought when you're writing. All right, so I could delete this. And what you want to do next is you want to do voice input. So here, okay. All right, so right here, you're going to do voice input. So whatever you wrote, you're just going to reiterate. You're not going to write. You're not going to read word for word. You don't want your voice to sound scripted. So you want your English to sound natural when you speak. So here, I'm just going to reiterate what the article said. When you're ready to record, just hit start like I did now. Now it's recording. So the article was about speeding up the process of failure. Since failure is beneficial, why not speed up the process? So once you're finished, you could just hit stop and then insert text. And so here, you just want to make sure that these are the words you spoke. Don't do any corrections here, because if you said something like season, but it says here reason, that's what people are hearing. So I need to make note of that, a mental note, or just write it down. This might be a word that I need to focus on, my pronunciation, because it's not picking up the word that I was trying to say. But here, if I look at this, these are the words that I said. So one of the things is you want to make sure that it understood your English. Some people, when they speak, it doesn't know what they're saying in English because their pronunciation is not good. So you just make sure here, these are the words you said. And again, for pronunciation, if that's something someone needs to work on, there is other applications for that specifically. So right here, let's see, I'm just going to get some writing feedback. So again, you don't make any corrections here. And you want to use this one here. This is spoken feedback. It's a different criteria from writing. You don't use the same criteria. So again, it's going to generate a report. This one here was from your writing, but if you scroll down, you're going to see here your spoken feedback. And again, download PDF, always download the PDF. And this is the criteria here for your speaking: natural grammar, fluency and flow, clarity and logic, pronunciation. Yeah, again, I really didn't say much. All right. So I downloaded the PDF and then again, save to notebook. And these buttons here only apply to the writing. So when you do writing, you're able to get suggestions here with these two buttons. Let's see. Yes. And for speaking, it's just that. You just speak, get your spoken feedback, and then download the PDF, and then just save it. And there is some buttons here I'll explain in some other videos here. So that's basically it. You want to practice your writing and your speaking. So let me go out of here. So that was an overview of this one here, the writing pad. The next video, I'm gonna talk about this one here. This is feedback correction. This is where your feedback gets saved. So when you do writing and you save it, actually when you do the feedback report for your writing, it's gonna go here. It's gonna get saved, so you can work on it, as well as your spoken feedback. If you click the button to get feedback, it's gonna save it here so you can work on it. If you're writing and you don't click writing feedback, it's not going to show up in the feedback section. So that's why I say always make sure to get the feedback report so that way it saves it, and to download the PDF and save it to your notebook. The same for your speaking. When you do your speaking, is to get the spoken feedback report so that way it saves it over here, your work. And so when you're ready to work on your feedback, you could come over here and work on it here. And then I'll explain the notebook later. Like I showed you right now in the writing pad, this is where you save your work. It's just you're able to copy and paste this. Whatever you write or speak, you could copy and paste it into other applications. It also gives you a feature here. You could download the markdown file for your notes. And then we'll come into the AI editor for vocabulary, for reading. We'll come to Speech Studio for your listening, and then Vocabulary Builder for your vocabulary. All right. So again, I'm trying to do an overview. So the next video will be about the feedback and correction. And all this here, it's part of this first suite, English workshop, first floor. So you want to begin here. Once you have this down, there is some other applications where you could start to build up. Okay.